Thank you for joining us. In a previous video, I showed how to create personalized tags for your hats, like this one on the hat that I'm wearing. I'm wearing a messy bun hat, and I put the word give on there, which is perfect because we make hats and give them away to the needy adults and needy children. That is the mission of Hats for Humanity Ministry. At Hats for Humanity Ministry, we take the funds that we get for the hats that are ordered by free will donation, and we use them to purchase materials that we give to volunteers to make hats for the needy. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how to attach the personalized tags to your hats.
Okay, so you're going to lightly and you do want to try to go in one smooth motion so you don't lift your tip off, but that can be quite hard to do. So once you've finished, you want to make sure you turn your wood burner or your leather burner off. Then there are different types of needles. Okay, this is an embroidery needle. This one is way too big. It will not fit through this little hole. These little blue needles, they bend. You can see this one's kind of bent and used, but they're because they're pliable, they will fit through this hole. So you're going to want to take a strand of yarn, and this material, this yarn, is super soft and really cute for these baby hats, but it is really hard to work with. It falls apart easily. So I have cut a really long strand just in case. I don't usually use this long of a strand. Once you put the yarn on your needle, then you're going to want to look at your hat and decide which side is the best looking. There's always going to be a side that looks better than the rest, and that's the side you want to use to attach your tag to. So this is going to be the front of my hat, and I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to go to the back. And I want to first tie a knot in my yarn. You're going to tie a simple knot in your yarn. And you want to pull it tight. And then I'm going to do that again. Go under. Tie a knot, and then see, this tail can be cut off, and already this yarn is starting to fray a little there, so you've got to be very careful when you're working with it. I'm going to go under one more time and just pull that under so that knot is kind of hidden. Then I'm going to come up, let's see, bring this up, put it through this hole. And you want to position your tag so it's not too high in your brim, not too low, just right in the center. And I also kind of look at where I'm positioning it because there's rows in the hat. You see these rows? And you want it to be positioned evenly on the rows. So one hole will be here on this row and the other hole's at that row. So you just pull this yarn up, and then now you come back. And I don't usually use this long of a strand, but this yarn tends to fray, so I have an extra long strand of yarn just in case, because it tends to fray back here where it's gone through the eye of the needle. So I've done that twice. Once I have 2 loops, you could put a third. I could come up here and put a third loop, come up and then go down through the hole, but 2 is sufficient. Then I'm going to turn the hat over and I want to put my needle, and here you can see I want it to go up here, but then come through on the other side. That way I don't have a big piece of yarn going behind the tag in the back, so it's hidden. Does that make sense? I'm putting it through the middle. I ran the yarn through the middle of the layers of the brim so that you don't have a big piece of yarn over the back. So it's hidden back there, it's tucked back there. And then I'm going to go down. Up again. Down through this hole again. So that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to go in the back and I'm just going to tie a simple knot. And you want to pull it tight. I'm going to go under. And that kind of hides that knot. And I'm going to tie another one. Let's see, here we go, it's starting to fray. This yarn is really cute, but I kind of don't like working with it. Come on, be nice to me. Almost got it. Come on, baby, don't break. There we go. Whew. Okay, so that's tied. I want to hide that. So okay, so I hid that knot because I pulled it under, see? And so you can't even tell where the knots were started. And I'll go under one more time and make one more knot. I usually like to make three knots. And hopefully this will let me. There we go. Boom. There's 3 knots. And I can cut this off. And I have this darling little newborn hat that says darling right on it. How cute is that? So what a great gift idea to give to somebody for their darling little newborn. If you found this tutorial helpful, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, or you can send me a message on Facebook through the Hats for Humanity Facebook page, Hats for Humanity Ministry. There's a Hats for Humanity page, but ours is Hats for Humanity Ministry. And you can PM me a message if you have any questions. I hope you'll support our cause by liking our Facebook page, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and sharing our videos with your friends.